Good morning. I guess it's morning here, but this is Nicole from Mind Your Butterfly. Coming on this morning, I just came out of church and the pastor said a few things that made me think. He said that, we look so much on Facebook and and Instagram, and just make sure that we're being mindful of how we're using those tools, and it goes across all of social media, and make sure we're using it properly. And I tell you, I'm one of those people. I can get on Facebook, I can get on Instagram, and don't get me on TikTok, because TikTok, I will be scrolling on TikTok for 2 hours just looking at video after video after video. It's terrible. I'm ashamed of myself, but I do it. And also, one good thing about Facebook and Instagram that I love is all of the quotes that I come across. All of the ones about, the self-empowerment quotes, the ones where, it just inspires me to do what I'm supposed to do. The funny ones as well, but those ones that just really hit you in certain ways. And I usually save them just within Facebook or Instagram so I could go back, because I never really knew, okay, how can I keep these posts? Because I definitely post some of them within my different on my different platforms, because on Mind Your Butterfly I try to do those kind of things that are empowerment and about loving yourself and doing some things that you want to do in life. I do try to repost those, but then also I see a lot that, okay, I can't be posting 5,000 quotes all day, every day on all of my platforms, but I like to look at them and be able to look back. And when I save them on Facebook or Instagram, I don't always go back to that, the folder where they save, where you hit the save button and it saves on the platform. So probably the last week or so, I started just saving them on my phone. I'm on my phone too much. I mean, let's face it, I'm on my phone too much. But what I did, so I started either just saving them, downloading them to my phone, that goes into my gallery, or screenshotting them and cropping them so it's just the quote, and I'm just leaving them in my gallery. So as I'm scrolling through my pictures, every once in a while, I'm seeing those quotes, as I'm scrolling through, and I can click on them and like, oh yeah, as a reminder, because we all learn differently and all things hit us differently. Some of us are those visual learners. Some of us, we like to hear things. Some of us are, you got to do it type situation. And I think sometimes I'm a combination. It's really good to know what kind of learner you are. So at times I'm a combination type learner. Sometimes I like the visual. I like to see it. And then sometimes I have to do it to get it in my head. And sometimes I have to speak, I have to hear it. I'm less of one of those ones that hear it. I need to see it, as well. But some of these, and when I have affirmations, or I'm seeing these quotes, or sometimes when I'm listening to some motivational things, all of those different ways come into play, but mostly visual for me. So as I started keeping the quotes and those like memes and things in my gallery, it's really neat for me to go through other pictures and then see those quotes in there, knowing I can click on them, and, they're little reminders about, what I'm trying to do in life, or, to pick me up, or things I need to remember. So it's my little new trick on keeping track of some of the quotes that I use. I mean, it's been working for me very well. So I just wanted to come on and say that's a way to do, and remember, because I do believe in affirmations. I believe that us saying certain things to ourselves and us saying them continuously, they eventually get in our head and they get in our minds, and we'll always think that way, as well as seeing those things, because as you see them, then you'll think them, and as you're constantly thinking them, then they also get into your mind, and you subconsciously have those things in your mind, and it's you're doing them, or you're thinking about them, or you're going towards those directions without you even realizing it. So I think continuously having them in some kind of way that you can see them helps. So that was my little tip that I wanted to come on and talk about. And if you have some ways that you kind of keep track of some things, please let me know, because I would like to hear them as well. All right, guys. See ya.
Every change